Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at the only remaining control deck in the meta at the moment, and that's N'Zoth Control Priest, or Menagerie Priest as it's sometimes called. It's a control priest deck that has a ton of random generation like priest class identity dictates, and also has some proactive tools because it runs N'Zoth God of the Deep and various minions that N'Zoth will resummon. In particular, Priest's own class minion, Light Shower Elemental, 6 mana 6/6 Elemental, Taunt, Death Rattle, Restore 8 health to all friendly characters, a phenomenal minion. That's one of the key pieces. Then you have some Pirates, some Murlocs, some Beasts, and my signature card maybe in N'Zoth decks, a card that I really like to put in most control N'Zoth decks, the Death's Head Cultist. 3 mana 2/4 Quillbore, Taunt, Death Rattle, restore 4 health to your hero, just a great defensive tool. This priest deck also has tools to disrupt the opponent's game plan. You have Southsea Scoundrel, Battlecry, discover a card in your opponent's deck, they draw theirs as well. And this can be used in so many ways. Typically you're looking for some answers with this while putting on some good stats on the board. But also if you happen to be facing a Cthulhu deck for example, you can get a copy of the Cthulhu. If you're in a position where you can survive the Cthulhu Battlecry, then well, after that the opponent will have to face the Cthulhu Battlecry as well because you will have a copy too. Or if the opponent is ever at 9 cards, you can play a Scoundrel, force them to draw a card, and then they're going to overdraw 1 card. So, very flexible card. And then Mutinous the Devourer, Battlecry, eat a minion in your opponent's hand, gain its stats. So you can just destroy stuff from the opponent's hand. And because you're playing a class that has Wasted, that returns minions that have died back to your hand, that means that you can get to do this multiple times. I haven't been able to pull it off myself, but I had a game against Priest where the Priest played 6 copies of Mutinous against me. So I just kept losing everything I had in my hand. It can get really annoying when given the proper chance. There are also some other nice combos in the deck, especially Apotheosis and Blademaster Samuro. Samuro, Apotheosis on Samuro, rush into something, activate the Frenzy effect, lifesteal a ton from all the minions on the opponent's side of the board. And of course this is a priest deck, so it has plenty of randomness included. I actually tried to build a non-random N'Zoth priest deck, but that was just a miserable failure. Randomness, random resource generation is so deeply ingrained into priest's DNA at the moment that you just have to embrace it when you're playing the class. And therefore I'm running 2 copies of Zetek Veilweaver. After you cast a spell on a minion, add a priest spell to your hand. Just gives you so much more resources. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're generally looking for Wandmaker, Venomous Scorpion, Palm Reading. Cards like this, early game cards, early game minions, so you get some kind of board presence, also a bunch of discover tools, so you get board presence and you can start discovering answers that are suitable for your specific matchup. And from there you proceed to destroy the opponent's threats and build some of your own, including that big N'Zoth board at the end. Now, let's go take a look at N'Zoth Control Priest in action, and if you enjoyed this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Death Rattle Demon Hunter decks. The ones that are employing the most defensive cards are able to do the most. But we'll see how it goes. So the option to coin the Wandmaker. But I guess playing it regularly is going to be enough, I hope. I've kept 1 card, I don't know what kind of Demon Hunt this is. Well, if this turns out to be an OTK Demon Hunt, then I would have needed the Mutinous. Oh well, we'll see. Hi dear Stitch. When did you enjoy Hearthstone the most? 2014 probably. Blade Master, splendid. Get that one over there and hit into that one a little. See how that goes. Running Archdruid in that deck seems really weird. Why on earth would you run Archdruid? But oh well, who knows. Suppose it's all good. Venomous Scorpion. So many options here. 8 cards in hand. I could also just like discover something from their deck. I can't mill them though. But milling them is never going to be an option now, is it? Not really. This puts the most stats on the board, let's do that. Hi, Barret. Oh. True M Crescent. They have a fishy. They could do True Aim Crescent. They can just do Hero Power. They have one Cult Neophyte. I'll take the Crescent. Would I coin out the Crescent to kill the Dead Set Cultist now? Sure, why not? Let's kill that one immediately. I now also have the Venomous Scorpid with the Crescent. So I can kill something with the poison. Hi, Jolly Dale and Diapsalma. So Dead Set Cultist and Beastmaster, fine. More Dream cards, okay. They still needed to trade there, right? I think it still needs to trade there. I don't want to activate the Raise from the Beastmaster yet. I'll just do a Venomous Scorpid now. For a Soul Mirror. Both Soul Mirrors are never bad.
You want more?
Hit into that one, hit into this one. Heal myself up a little, 7 cards in hand. It's acceptable. The Epsilon Saturday Night Horror Show with Priest. I'll play a couple of games with this at the start. Probably going for something else later. We'll see. Excellent Random Generation. Ooh. That's annoying. I could handle it, of course, with the Light Shower. Or with the Scorpid. But then I have to take 7. Can I afford to take 7? Yeah, I guess I can. Desperate Prayer? Maybe the Desperate Prayer. Let's take that 7. Kill that off. 8 cards in hand. Now I'm going for a Wasted. Get more Scorpids. Beautiful. But first I'll go for a Wand Maker. That's a Renew, that's nice. Do a bit of Desperate Prayering here. I guess I can do the Renew on my face as well. Also not great. Suppose that will do though. Let's give this a try. Hi Jake. Change, finally playing the best designed class in the game. Yeah, the design of this class is truly awful. It is hideous, isn't it? Hideous, I say. So they can have the Inquisitor next turn. How do I prepare myself for the upcoming Inquisitor? I could obviously clear this board with the Hysteria. I could have my own Talon here with Soul Mirror. That's a tough call. Let's see. Flash Heal, I guess. I could use the Insight for some draw. I think I can do that. The Setek. I think I'll just Hysteria that one now. I think that's fine. I didn't actually get the full board clear here. Maybe I messed it up. I actually messed it up. Now they're playing the Illidar Inquisitor always. But I'm taking a bit too much damage here. I can Soul Mirror these, of course. That will draw me to Serra. But this has not been well played. Not been well played by me at all. I have the N'Zoth for next turn. I don't have a Light Shower Elemental in the pool. Ah, that's terrible. Do I need a Deathwing? Maybe I need a Deathwing at some point. Down to 13. And if they have their N'Zoth in hand, they'll just play the N'Zoth. I mean, I'm losing this one. Sorry, that was my bad. That was totally my bad. I absolutely had the means to win this game, but I didn't play it properly. Well, it's okay. If I had top deck and Apotheosis there, I would have still won, but no, I guess I don't. Because they are able to push through on N'Zoth here. 2 damage to all enemies doesn't do anything. Zero doesn't do anything. Lose 5 cards. Play Deathwing, lose 5 cards so that they don't have another Illidary Inquisitor in hand. Not great, but I don't think I have any other things that I can do here. But I still lose to a second Illidary, I mean the third Illidary Inquisitor. Yeah. And I lost my N'Zoth. So it doesn't look very good. Doesn't look very good at all. Oh boy. Light Shower Elemental can kill the Ashes of Alar. I need to discover a good spell here. Something like a Renew, maybe. Desperate Prayer might be okay. Devouring Plague is better. Because I can use this to kill that. Then I can Devouring Plague their minions. And then I can heal myself, so I go to 10. So I don't die to an Illidary Inquisitor top deck here. Even if they have the top deck, I'm not dead. Okay. Well, it's getting more interesting. More interesting by the hour. Smite is fine. Smite kills the 4/3. I can play the Light Shower. Okay, so we can try this. So they have more Fishy Flyers, a lot more Fishy Flyers. Okay, they have one more Illidary Inquisitor left. So that's the only threat they have left, really. But it is a real threat. So it would be 5 plus 8. Yeah, I am dead to Illidary Inquisitor top deck if I go with the Ysera now. I need to go with the palm reading. This is what I need to do.
I wonder.
Play the Setek. So I can split the Rush minion. So that I can trade and get a random spell. Tells me to trade that away. And heal myself. So now I'm not dead to an Illidary Inquisitor top deck. But we are running out. We are running out of time. And they are not running out of pressure. Oh dear. Xerella is sweet, but not enough, right? If I Psyche Split the Renowned Performer, I'll just dive the top deck the Illidar Inquisitor, right? 6, 10, 12 damage. Or if that's a Nightmare. I'll just dive, they have a Nightmare there. I can't help it. I'm gonna dream back one of those. And Illidar Inquisitor or Nightmare in hand, those are lethal. They need 2 damage. Two damage that they don't actually have. Okay, life starts to get more interesting now. Still there's the Illidar Inquisitor top deck.
I wonder.
Can I help that in any way? Awakens. This hits there, then the Awakens. This kills that one. Then the Awakens. Then the heal. The Xerella. Which means that I only die to an Illidar Inquisitor top deck. 1 out of 7. Outcast Skull doesn't make the Illidar Inquisitor playable this turn. So I'm still not dead.
I like to think they teach me.
They're at 18. I have 8 plus... I have 12 damage. I need another 6 damage. Well, that helps. So it's not lethal, but it is 11 healing. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So it's Apotheosis here. And Psyche Split on that one. And then Nightmare on this one that can attack. It hits over there. Healing me 13. I healed 15.
I must know more.
I use this to trade one of those away. So now Illidar Inquisitor does not deal lethal damage, and I will have this 7-14 with lifesteal for next turn. Not a clean game, but I did what a priest is supposed to do. I was incredibly annoying for my opponent. And won with just stuff that I generated randomly. Overall, there were opportunities. N'Zoth probably would have still been useful even late in the game. So there were a ton of outs. There were a ton of ways to win the game. Well, this is a Rush Warrior, which is not surprising given that Rush Warrior is by far the best warrior archetype at the moment. But we'll see. We'll start by chilling a little and see what happens. Some weapons for that master. I have some Hysterias. A lot of things can happen here. We'll start with the Death Set Cultist now. They probably have some Rush minion that will kill it. Obviously. But I'm not too concerned. Why is it always 10 Treasure though? That's a little awkward because 10 Treasure is so good. Also plays around Hysteria. So some good things for them. It's not yet time for Samuro. I mean, I have like Renew, Coin, Zerella to clear this board. Do I really want to go for all of that? Actually, I can't do it. I can't heal for 3. Which makes my turn pretty simple, because then I'm just going to heal my face and chill. And see if they play into Hysteria, or if there's a Renew Zerella play next turn. And the answer is neither. I'm surprised that they are running Watley in our Rush Warrior deck, but who knows, who knows. Well, there is a 50% chance for a board clear with Hysteria, and I have Hysterias to spare. So I suppose we'll drop one of those over there now. If it hits into the 2-2 first, it's a board clear. And this is fine. Still holding back this Renew because I want to use that on Zerella later. They're going to buff up their hand soon, pretty soon. Now they're at 6 mana, so I would expect them to use the buff card, this card. Hi, Robs. Yeah, everything's fine. +4/+4 to everything in their hand. That will make it very difficult for me to actually kill that stuff. Oh well, we'll see. Let's do some palm reading. Silencing a minion might be useful given the buffs that they have available. 9 cards in hand. That's acceptable. Just heal my face and chill. Shadow Druid easy. That would be a thing. What if they go for the Troublemaker for next turn? 1, 2, 3, 7 mana to deal 2+5, 7 damage. Can't even kill it. Have to use a Hysteria here. They have a weapon that they can use to kill the Scorpid. Big problems. I'm expecting Troublemaker next turn. And I think it's going to hurt. I think I need the Scorpid, I need a spell now. I'm expecting a huge Troublemaker. They don't have a Troublemaker in hand. Okay. That is nice. That is nice indeed. Well, they will instantly slam the Troublemaker when they get it. There's a couple of 1/1s in hand now. But that's probably still a reason to just play Mutanus now. Because I could hit one of the big buffed up minions. The alternative is to try a Setek play. Let's try a Setek play. My hand is full. Do I have to flash heal myself? I do need to throw away something here. My cards in hand. Well, they do want to kill the Seteks. So they will probably want to spend the 1/1s.
Here for a good time.
Might still play a Troublemaker if it was the top deck card.
Here for a good time.
14, 17 damage coming. No apotheosis. Soul Mirror does nothing.
What these illusions will.
Zerella is the big board clear I have. They did spend the 1/1s now. 17 damage is still a little scary. Well, let's Mutanus. Now we get to hit something big. Like that, we got to hit something big. And I can still heal up a little here. More Hysterias. Why not? Like this. So for 17 damage I'm at 25. And then I have that 11, 12 on board. I got rid of one of the big ones that they had in hand. Still 2 more remain. I haven't found an Apotheosis to use with the Blade Master. But I have the big Cirella clear. These cards cannot be Troublemakers. If they were Troublemakers, they would have been played. So Troublemaker is a 6/8. They could find like a run tag to buff it up a little, but we'll see. They might find a Rokara. Just go all face. But I have a clear with Cirella here. Alongside a lot of healing. Five, 8, 10 healing. Flash heal. Renew. Shadow or Death could be useful. Yeah, it could be. Hero power. Cirella. Kills that board. Okay. Now they have a couple of 1/1s again. They still have Rokara and Runtak. I have seen neither of those. And they have a couple of Troublemakers. Hope it doesn't eat Samuro. It ate Samuro. I'm a little sad. Because that Samuro was definitely something I wanted to hold on to. It's not a disaster though. Inconvenient but not a disaster. Do I just death this when they have 1 buffed up minion left? I can push 13. So I have a 2-turn lethal set up here. They will have to answer it. That's 5 mana. Do I dare to play the Scoundrel? They also get a card. Maybe I do. I don't want to give them Crash. Actually, do I? I probably don't mind. So there. They still have to find a way to damage their Crash immediately, or kill my 13-15. And I doubt that they can do it. I didn't want to give them that additional rush minions, I didn't want to give them the taunts.
You aren't even ready for this. My blade seeks vengeance.
Oh. They were able to kill my 13-15. No, they weren't. Oh, for a while I thought that this had enough health to survive it, but of course it didn't. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.